For nearly a century, Disney has been synonymous with enchanting storytelling, creating timeless classics that have captivated audiences worldwide. However, recent trends suggest a shift in this legacy, marked by underwhelming box office performances, controversial creative decisions, and growing fan dissatisfaction. The upcoming live-action remake of Snow White epitomizes these challenges, serving as a focal point for discussions about Disney's current trajectory. Disney's strategy of producing live-action remakes of its animated classics initially yielded significant success. Films like Cinderella, 2015, and The Jungle Book, 2016, were both critical and commercial triumphs, blending nostalgia with modern cinematic techniques. The Jungle Book, for instance, garnered over $966 million worldwide, showcasing the potential of reimagined narratives. However, as the number of remakes increased, audiences began to express fatigue over what they perceived as uninspired retellings, lacking the originality of their predecessors. The Lion King 2019, despite its impressive box office earnings exceeding $1.6 billion, faced criticism for its photorealistic approach, which some felt lacked the emotional depth of the original animation. The forthcoming Snow White remake has become a lightning rod for such critiques. From its inception, the project faced skepticism, with many questioning the necessity of remaking a film that holds a seminal place in cinematic history. The casting of Rachel Zegler as Snow White sparked discussions about representation and fidelity to the original character. Zegler, known for her role in West Side Story, has been both lauded for her talent and scrutinized for her comments regarding the original film. In interviews, Zegler referred to the original Snow White as extremely dated and described the storyline as weird, expressing a desire to portray a more contemporary and empowered version of the character. These remarks were met with backlash from fans who felt that such a departure disrespected the original narrative and its legacy. Social media platforms became arenas for heated debates, with accusations that Disney was abandoning its foundational storytelling principles in favor of aligning with modern sensibilities. Critics argued that these changes were more about projecting current values than preserving the timeless qualities that endeared the originals to audiences. Compounding these controversies, Snow White is projected to have a lackluster opening weekend, with estimates around $45 million, significantly lower than initial expectations. This underperformance adds to a series of recent Disney releases that have struggled both critically and commercially. For example, Mulan 2020 faced challenges due to its release during the pandemic and a mixed reception, resulting in a global box office gross of approximately $70 million. The core issue, as identified by critics, is a perceived shift in Disney's focus from storytelling to messaging. This transition has led to narratives that some feel prioritize contemporary agendas over the timeless themes that once defined Disney's charm. Fans express concern that beloved classics are being altered to fit modern molds, potentially alienating longtime supporters. The audience's response is evident in declining theater attendance for these remakes, signaling a disconnect between Disney's offerings and viewer expectations. To address these challenges, some suggest that Disney should return to its roots, emphasizing universal storytelling that transcends time and trends. Respecting the original magic that made these stories classics could help bridge the gap between past and present audiences. Others believe that Disney's current trajectory reflects an overemphasis on corporate interests and a reliance on rehashed content, which may not resonate with today's diverse audience. Ultimately, if Disney aims to reclaim its esteemed position in entertainment, it must revisit the core elements that fostered its initial success: compelling narratives, authentic characters, and a genuine connection with its audience. What are your thoughts? Can Disney rediscover its magic, or has it strayed too far from its origins?